Tonight, a fire in Beaver Falls led to the discovery of several dead cats. Hazmat and the Humane Society responded to that scene on 4th Avenue. A neighbor tells KDKA's Ricky Sayer she tried to warn authorities that the cats were in danger weeks ago.
The fire chief told us this fire does appear suspicious. Hazmat teams were actually called here after fire crews found what appeared to be a chemical substance on the walls of the basement of the home. Now, while hazmat testing didn't find anything notable, the fire chief told us that he does believe it could be connected to what started the fire. When firefighters arrived to a fire at this home in Beaver Falls, they were immediately met by cats jumping out of windows.
There's quite a few cats, and there's also numerous dead ones inside.
Beaver Falls Fire Chief Mark Stowe says there were up to 10 cats in the basement, the same place the fire was.
We also had very deplorable conditions inside.
It appeared to be a feral cat colony. All of it, he says, left in odor.
The renters were just evicted last week, so the owner went through the eviction process. So we don't know where they are, who they are at this point, but that's under investigation.
Well, I just think it's horrible.
Neighbor Tracy said she had no idea when the renter was evicted in the past few weeks that he'd left cats behind until she spotted a few in the window.
And then when the manager came, he says, "Oh no, there's about 10 cats in there." But somebody told me 20, so I don't know.
She says she tried alerting police and the Humane Society to the cats, but they didn't do anything.
We wanted to save the animals.
She says she realized there was nothing more they could do.
I think it's horrible that animals are treated like that by a person. Cruelty to animals and letting them starve and die.
Tracy says what the evicted renter did was cruel.
And I think he should be held accountable for that.
The fire chief told us it did appear that someone had set this fire on the outside of the home. Now the Humane Society will be here tomorrow to work to rescue the remainder of the cats. Reporting in Beaver Falls, Beaver County, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.